So recently, I've been doing a lot of recruitment for different clients, different roles, blah, blah, blah. And I'm coming across a lot of Nigerians who are obviously very qualified, sometimes even overqualified for the roles. And it's really paining me because I know they're not going to get these roles. And you look at the CV, it's a good CV. And this is outside of all the stuff around like name biases and stuff like that on CVs, which already exist. But then you pick up the phone to call the person and the style of communication, not even the accent, but the style of communication is already a turn off for most hiring managers, most companies, and just, the norms of how we do things and what we think makes people like quote unquote valuable or desired or wanted in the recruitment market. So that whole thing of like, in Nigeria, we care a lot about respect and hierarchy and all of that other kind of stuff. But to an extent, you kind of need to leave that at home and not bring it into the office. I can't be calling you and you're like, oh yeah, no, that's fine. I can do anything you want. But like, no, because it makes them seem desperate. And I'm talking about Nigerians born in Nigeria, very educated, very smart, worked very hard, even just to get to the point where you can come to the UK and study. If you don't come from a very rich family, there's a lot of stuff that you need to do. Now you're on your postgraduate visa, you're hustling, all this stuff. And then you get on the phone and that kind of desperation, that's how it feels, it comes out. Or the style of communication where actually a lot of companies, they want somebody that they can take to the pub or whatever, or someone that you can have a beer with, someone you can talk to. And I think probably just because of the amount of pressure that's on these roles sometimes, or the desire to get a job, and a lot of this times these jobs can be life-changing, the way people communicate and the kind of social etiquette is so different here professionally than it is in Nigeria. And I know it's not just Nigerians, but obviously I'm Nigerian, British born, but Nigerian, like, I feel for them because I'm seeing these people who are just so qualified and, I'm sure would do a really good job, and just looking at and listening to them and thinking like, number one, even if I put you forward, you're probably not going to get this role because of stuff that is like more cultural. And yes, I know we should be sensitive to it and we should be able, but that's just not where we are.